Yo, what's happening here? Snared back with another update. This one's for Rage. I'm just gonna quickly showcase my Rage loadout and what I do with Rage. Um, just a quick little update guide, really. So let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? So, in terms of the DPS, we do have Spore Pod, into Bloodlust, into the Soul Signature. We have Neo Venom Boost. You can run Berserk if you really want to. I just think Neo Venom's probably a little bit better. And then we have Forensic Bombardment and Omega Beams. Okay. This is a range loadout. It's not a melee, it's range, and it pulls phenomenal damage, as we will jump into now. Ready? Let's go. There you have it, 11 million. Pulls off to a 9 million. Let's pop the alt on this one. So there you have it, chat. We hit a beautiful 11 million. Okay, it's a very, very strong loadout. Okay. In terms of artifacts, we are running a Mega Totality, Ebon, Candle, Transformation Card, and a Quizlet. Okay, we pull a lot of damage. I do have a kind of like more of a survival-y loadout with this one too. So the loadout is very similar. The only difference is I drop Candle for Linnea's Amulet, and then what I do, because we don't have the Candle skill in our skill line, I use Escavating Chain. So the way that this one actually works, this is just for like if I'm struggling in like a survival situation, like if I'm in harder content and I want Linnea's to keep me alive in harder content. You know, if I'm doing a solo or whatever. I mean, I've not really had too much of an issue this time round in Elite, but I know in the past that I have had that issue. So like this will just benefit that as you go into that, and then you do this one twice, and then you burn it off, and then you hit them two again, and then you kill it again. Obviously you don't do as much damage with this one. As you can see here, we still pulled a 9, and then we pulled a 5 and a 6. So you can still do about 9 mil with this loadout, so it's not too bad. In terms of the allies don't change between the two loadouts. We do have Superman, Starfire, and John. Starfire gives us that extra percent might when we're popping our weapon buff, and then we have John for whenever we're doing the combo. As you can see, we proc Johnny, and then if I hit that one, we proc Starfire. So yeah, we get the nice buffs. Let's go ahead and jump into the tank. This is where it gets fun. So with the tanking, I kind of kept it more traditional. I don't really care for battle tanking. I think it's all a load of bollocks, to be honest. That's just my opinion on it. In terms of our allies, we are running Johnny. This is just going to help the group. Gives everyone the defense, and then it also gives all the DPSs all that extra juicy might and prec. Plus it's just knocking people back, getting them off of me if needed. It's just super nice to have. I do take Calculator Bot. Calculator Bot is very strong with Rage, as we are getting a load of heals anyway. Get an extra 10% of our incoming damage as heals and health back to us is just huge. And then I take Superman for the group breakout. In terms of our loadout, we are rocking Ragebringer. I have Severe Punishment. I have Escavating Chain. I have Without Mercy, Ire, and Redirected Rage. In terms of how I spec stat-wise for the tank, obviously we have Critical Healing Magnitude. I then go into Health, and then I go Dominance as we are Rage. Okay, that's how I spec that. In terms of the DPS, go back and rotate real quick, because someone's gonna moan. I mean, you guys should know how to spec by now, but you know, if you don't, then obviously as a DPS, you take 1 for the weapon, what you want to choose, and then you go into your super speed, you get your resistances. Always get this, okay? And then iconic powers, we take Spore, super strength, and I take freeze breath. Like I say, I'm not respect. Just is what it is. I could be saving myself skill points, but I choose not to because I'm lazy, dude. You know, it's what it is. And then obviously, yeah, super powered, critical attack damage, might and power, and then you go into health. Okay, if you're prec, you do your weapon mastery, and then you do weapon expert, critical damage, and then you do precision, and then after prec, you do health. Okay, or you can do might and power if you choose to. Once you've done like 50 into health, you can just go straight into might and power. It's like if I've got like I think I've got like 70 in the health. I'm aiming for 100 in health. That's just where I'm at. So like if we look here, once I get to 100 in health, I'm then gonna go into prec, because people don't realize, like, once I've done that and I put more into this, my blast adapted damage will do more. Okay, that's literally how that works. But that is pretty much Rage in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoy it. Take care. I'm out. Peace.